Oh shit! Oh. Oh, there you go. Oh, fuck you. What's up, guys? This is John coming at you from Kawila Motors again on our third video, but our second review of the Electric Motion Escape. We're going to be doing a walk around of that bike now. You've seen the race, or have you seen the race? If you haven't, check the comments below or check the description below. We'll have the link for that bike in there as well. But today we're doing the Electric Motion Escape. This is that trail bike. It's a trials bike. I don't know what it is, but with this video, hopefully we can answer some of those questions. But for now, sit back, enjoy, and if you like what you see, hit the like button, remember to subscribe, and please, any comments, put them in the comments blocks. We'd love to hear from you guys, get a little interaction going, and hope you guys enjoy it. Aloha. So we have a fairing with a big cap over here. When we come to here, this is a seat, and this seat is, I would not say it's the most plush seat in the world. I mean, this is a trials bike. You shouldn't be sitting down all the time, you know, but you can, you know, you can. But it's a nice, durable, carved out piece of foam, you know, and 3 bolts, comes right off, so you can take it off. But you'll still have this top piece exposed. Here's your charging port, same plug, so you can actually use the same charger for all the batteries. And keep in mind, the voltage of the batteries are the same. I believe it's a 40-volt battery. We'll put that in the description below. We'll put the specs down below so you can get a good idea of kind of power you're working with. But the battery is all the same. The difference is the amp hour. So if you remember the E-Pure race, the battery was only as big as the frame, and that battery can be pulled out easily from the side with 3 fasteners. Take out 3 fasteners, you pull the battery off on the side. This E-Pure, this Escape, for different design, this Escape, the battery needs to come from above, because all this right here, this whole section up here that you see to this charging port, this whole section is battery. So you get about 1/3 more the life amp hour wise on this battery, and that's why they call it the Escape, or they also call it the hiking model, because you can go further with the same amount of power that you have in the controller, which is tucked away back here. It's a little hard to see, but the controller is tucked away back there. And the motor, of course, the motor and the controller are the exact same for the for all the Electric Motion Trials bikes. Okay, take a look at our suspension over here. We got a blue spring. I believe the blue spring is a little softer than the competition race spring, but it's a little bit comfortable, a little more comfortable ride on this guy. Yeah, but what you get is you still get the same quality. You still get the same quality mounts as the race, solid beefy billet aluminum again. Yeah, you also get the really thick 1/4-inch aluminum bash plate that's mounted here and all the way down here. Let's see, down there, yeah, all the way down there. So it's very solid. Front rear brake, same. You have your master cylinder for the rear brake behind the frame, so as to protect you. You probably will, and don't worry, these things were made to take a beating. You know, this is not some Walmart box motorcycle. So this is made to take a beating. But when you buy this one, this has a standard wheel. When you buy the Escape, it comes with a standard wheel, and you do have a tube and a rim lock. Actually can accept a tubeless system if you want to run that super low pressure. So yeah, that's standard with this. The front wheel, like we showed you, is standard like this as well. You only get the heavy duty wheel, or the competition wheel as we should say, with the race and the sport models. The E-Pure Light also comes with this style wheel. Going over the top, very flexible, which is good because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stick this in the ground straight up at 12 o'clock when I'm attempting to wheelie it. Stay tuned for that video. Yeah, okay. Coming over to this side, we got our tensioner here for tensioning our chain. And this one, we also have a little smaller sprocket than the E-Pure Race. Like I said, revert back to the other video, and we'll get the numbers. We'll get the numbers of what the tooth is. I'm not exactly sure off the top of my head, but this guy has a open sprocket, very thick, very durable. Same hub, but this you get a little bit higher. You get a little higher end speed, you get a little higher top speed, but you don't get as much torque. And something else that I was thinking about, that, you know, if you guys are interested, and I'm definitely interested in, is what happens when you take that sprocket and put it on this guy. Why not? Yeah, what will happen when you have a torquier Escape for those big climbs? Maybe. And that's something definitely I want to venture into and look at it too. So if you guys have any questions or comments, or have any kind of crazy ideas of how we can, you know, modify these guys, or just mess around with them to just make it a better version of what it is, because it's such a good base, you know, hit us up in the comments. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you're down with the electric movement. I mean, this is something that's totally new, and this, to me, this bike is really going to take the market by storm. It's a little bit higher end, but like I said in some other videos, I mean, you get what you pay for with this bike. You are getting a quality product. Also, coming back over here, if you haven't seen, Billet aluminum casing, same casing as the Race, same casing as all the other models. Yeah, but unlike the Race, this one doesn't have the diaphragm clutch, so the casing is a little bit narrower here. The casing is a little bit narrower here, and you see that the cover is a little bit wider. Yeah, so this cover just protects the motor shaft and the belt drive in here. This mount style is a little bit different. You got 3 bolts. You have the same 3 bolts, but I believe this carriage holds the battery down, holds it from the bottom, whereas the full trials models, you can actually pull the battery out the side. Like I said, guys, this is the future, and this is something that's definitely worth looking into if you're the kind of guy like me that just needs some seat time, and you can't seem to get out to the forest whenever you want to, you know what I mean? If you live in town, or you just live in a tight community like I do. I mean, I'm doing this in my front yard, and it's I'm the loudest guy here. So, you know, I don't want to be that guy, you know. Do not want to be that guy running my 2-stroke up and down the street. Alright guys, let's take one last look. And remember guys, till next time, ride Aloha. And remember, the main thing that we at Car Wheeler Motors say all the time, our hashtag, check it out on Instagram, is no brap, all zap. Check that guy out. And if you have an electric bike, I don't care what brand it is, if you have that electric bike that you're ripping and you're repping, you know what I mean? Hashtag it. Spread the word, guys. Alright, mahalo again from Car Wheeler Motors. See you guys next time, and check out the startup videos soon to come. Aloha. Mouse game, you know. I give it some gas to get the momentum down. Yeah, there we go. I pull the brake and it gives me back to my view. Woo! Oh, yeah. Oh man, this thing is so nimble. There you go. It's the one. Here's the one. Here's the one. Ha